channel, everyone. Again, I'm going to repeat it again. I don't like the microphone. It's too short. All the settings are set up as high as they'll go. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the subscribers. And with that, uh, let's get started. So sometime back in 2018, 2019, there was an event that happened at the park with American Coaster Enthusiasts. The members, they were invited to attend what was called Frontier Fest at Frontier City. It was a ACE event. I'm not for sure the date. I'm not for sure the year. I think it was. I believe it was 2018 or 2019. Uh, the there was it was just a walk around about all five of the coasters that were available. Uh, they viewed all the upgrades and infrastructure work that we're going through. Eh, Uh, I didn't get to attend it. A couple of my members did, and there was some Q&A that had taken place uh, sometime during this event. Uh, the ops manager was asked, the operations manager of the maintenance. Uh, I'll have the link of this in the description below so that you can read it all. Now he was asked about uh, what what is the opportunities of the park? How can it grow from what it is today that we all know? Uh, Now he brought up. I'll let you pause it and you can read the whole thing again. I've got it in one of my other videos. I can't remember how far back I made it. Of course, the park owns the 60 acres of land on the other side of Coltrane Road, which is on the other side of the Wildcat lift hill, the uh, drop. Uh, there's plenty of room for growth, like he said right here. They own 60 acres of land. Uh, there's there's room for growth and there's room for development. Uh, they want to put at least a $15 million coaster in over there. Now, this was before the merger had taken place, uh, or just as I'm assuming this is when all the talks were going on between Six Flags and Cedar Fair of their merger that was taken, that was in silent talk, if you will. Uh, no one really knew much about the merger. Well, after he had mentioned all this, I had read through it, and everyone had read through it, and everybody thought it was a joke at first. We're going to find out it's not a joke. Uh, Sometime during that time frame, or right after the announcement that Six Flags and Cedar Fair were going to merge, uh, there was higher ups that had walked the entire park, and what I mean by higher ups is the CEO of both Six Flags, which was Slim Basol, and uh, Richard Zimmerman, the CEO of Cedar Fair at that time, had came in and walked the park briefly and got an understanding of what it was like. Uh, Someone had said it reminded him of Knott's Berry Farm. Uh, well, they were heavily, of course, the video prior that I made was about that, but they concentrated heavily around the Nightmare Mine building with clipboards and pencils and pens, calculators and whatnot around the Nightmare Mine. Several people had noticed it, and they seen them walking across the road, which is Cold Crane Road, going to the other side to view the 60 acres of undeveloped land. Now, what that all really means, it can mean it can mean a million things, but that right there just tells me that they want to invest into the park. The investors, they wanted to know more in details about what they're looking into. Well, now that we all know that, number one, as I said before, the Olympics are coming. They've already been approved by Los Angeles City Council. It's already been out there. Uh, we still are waiting for the construction of the skyscraper, which that's that won't be totally completed until 2030. The whole thing, uh, the Thunder Arena, the new Thunder Arena, uh, that won't be completed until 2029, 2029, 2030 ish. So, with that said, 2028 again is the park's 20th or 20th 70th anniversary. Uh, there's several things that I'm looking at as it stated, $15 million at least a $15 million coaster. Now, one would be the Zadra that was designed by RMC uh, out at Energylandia. That ran Energylandia somewhere around $12 million, I believe. I think it cost them $12 million. That's that you can place anywhere from half of where I'm showing everyone. It's actually the you southern part of this uh, undeveloped land towards the service road. You can place just about anything right there. I don't know if there's a height limit on that or not because you're putting it right up there by the interstate, and there's not going to be much of a noise factor because the northern part of it of the undeveloped land is residential. Now there is a, a little chunk of land just north of it that was sold to some realtor company. That's going to be a residential neighborhood. Again, there goes probably the concerts are probably gone. Um, you can place Zadra style RMC hypercoaster, probably a hybrid. If they go hybrid, I'm sure they probably would, or they can go all wooden and make the top part of it, hybrid like some of your like the new Texas Giant is. Uh, uh, Zadra is where's it at? Oh, I had all the information here. I think the lift hill is 200 and there it is. The it's 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 the tallest hybrid coaster in the world. It's the only one like it in the world. We can bring one over here, put it right here in our undeveloped land, and uh, it could be the second one. They do it all the time. Uh, it's about 206 feet tall, and it speeds is right at 75 miles an hour with a 90-degree drop. It, inversions, zero gravity row. It's got an iBox track. I mean, you're not going to do much maintenance on it. That's what Six Flags is trying to get away from is heavy maintenance. We've already got some rides that are down that they can't get it up and running. Uh, if they can get this $15 million coaster, the park would be insanely packed. Just to get it over there. Now people are asking, well, how you're gonna? plan on getting over to the undeveloped land. Well, what did Six Flags Over Texas do to get to the judge where he screamed? They bored up underneath the road. I'm sure Oklahoma City Council is not going to disapprove of that. They're going to allow them to bore up underneath Coltrane Road to bring in more business and people to spend tax dollars. Well, you can place it right over there. Um, Another ride is Air Force One. If they don't want to go with the noise, they can go with the, Air Force One, which is let me look at that up again. Oh, I had all this information. I think I closed it out. There it is. It's in Atlanta, Fun Spot Atlanta. It's designed and built by RMC. It opened up in May 2021. Um, the height would only be 154 feet in the air. The max speed on it is about 64 miles an hour. Uh, I'm not really sure how much they paid for that one. I'd have to look that one up. Yeah, about $13 million. I just now seen it. So you're looking at the same thing, about 12 to $15 million for each one, either one of them. So they can go with either or. Put it right here at the very end, or the end, to the southern part of the undeveloped land, and you can bore up underneath the road and get to it, and you can start adding on to it to the undeveloped land. You don't have to. The park doesn't have to go with the plain Jane coaster. You theme it anything you want to. Sheriff, bandit, uh, what else? Anything that's Western style. Deputy. You know, just almost anything that Western style. That they've done that before. It's real easy to theme it. Another one is Calamity Mine Train. It's a Vekoma. Again, Frontier City works with Vekoma. It's the same about the same price tag. You the company, not the company, Six Flags can 1 year, 2027 they can put one of these coasters in. The next year they can put the other one in. You you can start off with the Mine Train coaster, Calamity Mine type. I'm not saying it's going to be exactly like that. Theme it like a mine train, put TPs around it, and just about anything with mine train. You can name it, whatever they can do it. This is everybody rides. Oh, sorry, storms hitting us. Um, Again, the mine trains are that's just about everybody. I don't care who you are. These mine trains are extremely packed. They're extremely popular. That is what Frontier City lacks. Now, from what I was told years ago, many years ago, that sometime in the middle to late '60s, right after Runaway Mine Train at Six Flags Over Texas was built, the original owners of Frontier City tried to work with Arrow at that time to build a smaller version of a mine train coaster, runaway mine train coaster. Well, I guess Arrow said they wanted to build the same style and type and length Well, apparently the funding was not there at that time to construct that, pay for it, construct it, and they were afraid that they would not get their return back on it, so they scrapped it. They scrapped that idea back in the '60s. So anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna end this, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.